Good morning. Wanted to share some meditation techniques with you this morning. My name's Christina. I'm coming to you from Ananda, Washington. And we wanted to share a couple of concepts about meditation, just briefly here with you, give you an opportunity to meditate with us. And I wanted to offer that meditation is a little bit like having the opportunity to rewrite your story and rewrite the story from possibly worry or busy mind to more of a peaceful inner peace. And it doesn't take very long. So a couple of techniques to keep in mind. There's two things that are primary things for us to practice together today. I'll do it really quickly. One of which is to, in meditation, offer all of your awareness up to the point between your eyebrows, up to your forehead, up to this area that's the frontal lobe of your brain. And you can do that with your eyes closed, and also by just gently lifting the gaze with your eyes closed and putting all of your awareness up in that area. And so it's not a really high lift of the gaze. You're not rolling your eyes back in your head. You're just lifting them as if you're concentrating here at the point between your eyes, and the eyes will naturally lift. So something to be aware of, and also during meditation while we practice, to just keeping your awareness at the point between your eyebrows. And then I'll also guide you in watching the breath. That's your second technique to find your inner haven of peace at any time during the day. So I'll guide you through that technique, but it's a way for you to pull the mind away from all of the doing and come into just being. And it takes practice, and you can practice it in short little intervals and work up to longer ones. So I'm going to guide a little practice today, and I hope you can stay here with me. And if you feel moved to, even after I end this live stream, to continue your practice and meditate even longer, that's great. We offer this to you 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays of varying lengths. So we hope that you can stay with us and meditate with us. Okay, so find a comfortable seated position. It can be seated anywhere, on the floor, in a chair. Just make sure that your spine is uplifted and the shoulders can be relaxed. And so take a moment to find the length of your torso from the bottom of your pelvis where you're seated, and lift up through the heart, up through the top of the head, and let the shoulders be nice and relaxed. And we're going to find that sweet spot, that lifted gaze that I spoke about. So take a moment to just bring all of your attention, your awareness, all of your focus, however you tune into your consciousness, and direct it toward the point between your eyebrows. The gaze just gently lifts, the physical eyes just gently move upward like they're looking off to a distant mountain. You'll know when you found it. It's a nice, sweet, comfortable spot. If you feel tension in your physical eyes and you might be overdoing it, it's okay. Just find that sweet, comfortable spot. And then we're going to work to try to keep our attention there. It's okay if it drifts away. If you notice, just bring it right back. Our first opportunity to start rewriting our story of peace, peace of mind. Lifting your gaze, coming into this place, the beginning of your day and at the end of your day. It's a great practice for as long as you can comfortably. Gives the mind a chance to rest, to regroove into a more peaceful place of stillness. So let's start to focus on watching the breath. Might find there's a little tension in your belly, maybe tension in your shoulders. One thing you can do with your breath when you first sit to meditate and get comfortable, after you've lifted your gaze and brought all your focus up to your forehead, it's to just help any little bit of restless tension out with the breath. So you double inhale and gently tense your whole body. Inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth. Let's do that a couple more times at your own pace, double inhaling through the nose. Tensing the whole body, every muscle, toes and fingers, your nose. Relax everything. One more time, double inhale. Tensing the body. Exhale, relax. Now just noticing the belly, nice and relaxed. Bringing your awareness back to the point between your eyebrows. Just starting to notice the breath. You're the observer, not controlling it. Maybe the breath is shallow, maybe it's deep. It's okay. Whatever it is, just let it be. You're noticing it. And after some time of watching the breath, you might notice that it naturally becomes deeper. Not dramatically, just ever so slightly. Comes easier, flows. So let's just take a few seconds here in silence and just notice the breath, not controlling it. Noticing the inhales. Enjoying the nice relaxing exhales. Noticing the power of your breath. Bring in energy and vitality. Washing waves of relaxation and peace over the body on the exhale, over your mind. The mind likes to have a job to do, so giving it the opportunity to just focus on your breath. It's okay if thoughts come into your mind, just gently set them aside. That's why we're practicing together. One technique to keep the mind focused on watching the breath is to really tune in to how it feels, the air passing through the nostrils. Nice and cool on the inhale. Feeling it coming up through the nostrils, up into the sinus cavity, up close to that point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye. Blows past there. And the ribs, the chest expands as the lungs fill up. The energy, vitality. And then on the exhale, the heart and the rib cage just start to relax and come on inward as the exhale flows out of the body, out through the nose. It's warmer now. Maybe those sensations that you notice. So tune in just for a moment here to the physical movements of your breath. Let your mind notice them, however they feel in your body. Now that you've brought the mind into the body by watching the breath, start to expand back, observation out to the energy in the body that comes in through the breath. Feeling it more like a flow. Waves on the ocean. The inhale flowing in. And the exhale gently flowing out. When it's ready, just enjoying your breath more as a flow. However you feel that, however you tune into that, it's okay. Already rewriting our story about just by observing the breath. And once you become settled into watching the flow of your breath, there's one more technique you can use to keep the mind focused up on the forehead, on the point between your eyebrows, but also keeping the mind focused on not wandering off too much. And that's giving it another job to do, by giving it a mantra. So with every inhale, you could say to yourself, I am. And every exhale, saying to yourself, peace. Rewrite your story every morning, every evening, taking some time to watch the breath. Inhaling, I am. Peace on the exhale. Try that for a few minutes together. Find the mind wandering, or that your gaze, maybe focus has dropped from the point between your eyebrows. That's okay, just bring it right back. You'll find that sweet spot. You will intuitively, instinctively know where it is. We're all built that way. Trusting in yourself, your power to regroove the mind into a peaceful state whenever you choose. A concentrated state. Just for a few minutes here. I am peace. If the mind starts to wander, just bring it back to watching the breath, back to focusing on the point between your eyebrow, back to the mantra. I am peace. Continuing to stay focused on the flow of your breath. Waves flowing in and waves, gentle waves flowing out. The breath might get smaller as you get deeper into your journey. It's okay, not controlling it, just watching. I am peace. When you're fully focused on the forehead, on the point between your eyebrows, at some point it's going to be natural in your meditation to just let go of the breath. Let go of the mantra and just focus there, resting there, seeing that spot, that place. As your inner haven of peace, your gaze will naturally go there. Your focus, concentration on the forehead, your inner haven of peace. And just rest there for as long as you can quietly, being. You can stay in this place as long as you'd like. If the mind starts to wander, the body starts to get restless. If you feel to, you can always go back to watching the breath or using your mantra, I am peace. Let's just try to rest in this quiet, peaceful space that we've created together for a few more minutes, just a couple more minutes. Make sure that the spine is still tall, front of the chest is still open, shoulders relaxed. And it's helpful to end your meditations, no matter how long or short they are. The duration doesn't matter. It's about quality, time, but offering that expansive quality that you've built, peace, inner silence and stillness, the resting of your mind, but offering it out into the world, all your soul friends everywhere, out to every creature on the planet, just by bringing the planet Earth into your mind and seeing it wrapped in beautiful healing light. You're offering a little prayer of gratitude, all of the beautiful wonders of this world. Thanking Divine Mother mentally for helping us every step of the way silently. For offering these gifts of meditation, tools for our tool belt, daily life. Seeing all things in peace and harmony. And holding on to that feeling throughout the rest of your day, throughout the activities of your day, as much as you can, reflecting on it and trying to bookend your day, your mornings and your evenings with a quiet little practice, maybe similar to what we just did. You can stay and meditate as long as you'd like, and I hope to see you online in one of our other guided meditations soon. You have a great day.